something goes wrong, I'm giving up.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Utah Jazz proved they had what it takes to be conference champions, winning in 6 games. Now, only one obstacle stands between them and the Larry O'Brien Trophy. It all starts now as they battle against the Bulls. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce.
But when
for Chicago, Kenny White,
when I'm gonna have that again, I'm gonna read down my hair.
Williams and Vucevic are inside, and it's Levine in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz,
I'm gonna do. Or I did the Harold Black and I think in white he did.
Then there's Colin Sexton.
Or I could do.
Key in at the 2 guard. Taking a look at Chicago. A whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, the eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all?
He gets it in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of that. He'll gladly take that.
White can't hit.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Marking it outside. Pass to Key.
Why you say that?
Fires the 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall
he
is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
With the crossover. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Utah grabs the miss. And here's Sexton. Out to the right wing. Here's Key. He's guarded by White. 5 to shoot. And Key gets it to go. Key's got 9.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Pass to Williams.
He's 14. He's 17.
Levine finds Williams. And that one's long.
That's against the wall.
Only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
They get the rebound. Key, the pass to Markkanen. And here's Collins for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You're not.
Hendricks is checked in for Utah.
Yeah, you can know that's famous. You take the whole thing aside.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Williams. Shot blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Pass to White. Shot to stop the run. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Lauri Markkanen. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good from White. White hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
So this one though, you got to come on.
Here's Key. He's got 9. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in.
I still don't know what she said to make him mad.
Double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's White. Williams a screen on Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. White, good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter.
How would you feel if I could take you to my age?
Here's Key. He's got 11. Kicks it out to Collins. The 3.
That's exactly how he felt.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
So Chicago going with an
But
almost entire
didn't she go back to him?
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Williams. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Carter in for Giddey. Now here's White. 5 points in the game.
Slowly for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Key. He's checked by Carter. And Key gets it to go.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's White. Shot left block. It's rebounded by Key.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the set, even for him.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so it's Utah liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Cool. Yeah, wait for one. This nigga is stalking when I'm playing. What the fuck?
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports.
Like you.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Jazz leading by 15. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Rudy Gobert. Javon Carter is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Smith.
He made whatchamacallit Tyson in the game.
LaVine with a screen on Mark.
I just realized that. No, yes, no, because, bro, because whenever she posted some of her story, I already knew about it. He came to me mad because he thought it was about me. It wasn't about me, yeah. And then she walked over here. She walked over there with him. But before anyone to walk over there, I told them specifically, don't bring that shit over here. And they bro, that's what I said. I said, don't come over here with that shit. And yet, they still did. And they ended up talking to me. And then she holler out that he said something. And I don't know what he said, but her response was, "Nah, stop playing. You know that he got a girlfriend. He don't like me no more." So I'm guessing he said something slick. I gotta start hating out with him. I gotta start hating out with him.
Here's Horton-Tucker, lays it up and banks it in.
He just takes him to play.
Utah's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one.
He was killing his brother.
Here's Clarkson, goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
Pass to LaVine. Here's Carter from behind the arc. The rebound by Filipowski. On the wing, Clarkson, covered by Smith. Here's Filipowski. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the mid-range. And it's Chicago with a board. Outside Horton Tucker. Here's Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson.
If somebody does do something worse than that, you'd be surprised.
And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Clarkson. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I mean, the effortless athleticism. You can see Clarkson loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Carter finds Levine. Back to Carter. The three is up. No good on the shot. Jazz leading by 15. Clarkson outside. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Just making the defender look downright silly.
Oh, that's a move he'll be bragging about all night. It's going to be online everywhere. Anytime you get a guy on the ground, you've got the right to talk some trash.
Markkanen, the pass to Filipowski.
But why I find you messy, bro?
Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Levine. And Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has got his first bucket in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
So Utah ends up one with a new group. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Giddey into the lane. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Collins with it, guarded by Vucevic. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
They've been very well-rounded and extreme.
She don't basically like punch you or anything. You gotta do that.
Executing their game plan.
If he just hit you or something, like a little hop or something.
Pass to Buzelis to halt the run.
It's rebounded by Key.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Giddey. Utah grabs the miss. Key's got 4 rebounds now. It's good. Key's got 6 here in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to White. Launches it. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
And Williams punches it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
What are you going to take it out of these?
And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. That's tipped. And a fast break now for the Bulls.
Well, Mattis Buzelis certainly has good size. But what catches my eye are his skills. He can hit.
What the foul, though? Who fouled? How he fouled? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's a... If he would noted that this would have been a fucking block. Oh, my fucking God.
Handle the ball and make smart decisions.
So she apologized for taking time and clear up all the moves.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
I'm gonna use that same piece.
And he makes both free throws.
I already know about that.
11 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Key.
No
good on the buzzer beater. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Utah ahead, running away with this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, John, you're facing a challenge tonight. What's been the key to this lead in the first half?
I think following through with our game plan. I think we knew it was going to be a tough night tonight. Solid team, short roster, so we knew we were going to have to come out and bring the edge competitively.
They knew the scouting report. Guys?
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Utah Jazz.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. They're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
And I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. You can't give away games.
We shall see. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Jazz leading by 22. Markkanen and Collins at 3 and 4. Then it's Williams. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Key in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. Good work defensively by White.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
LaVine gets the bucket.
Smart hoop by LaVine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
And it's blocked by Vucevic. And he recovers it. For 3, Sexton. 5 on the clock. Here's Key. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Utah shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Giddey. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game. White finds Williams. White with a screen on Collins. Williams' shot is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Williams. Here's Key. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Clock at 4. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered it home like that. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Would you rather it be my main phone or my backup phone?
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And there's a pick.
Because on my main phone, just
Here's
a
White.
two-second.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Key. 25 points in the game.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Williams passes to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. White on the wing. Fires from deep. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Outside, Williams. Back to Levine. It's good. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Key. And a big-time jam. He slams it right over Vucevic.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Utah leading by 21. Pass to Key. Chicago grabs the miss. Stolen by Collins. It's a one-on-one situation. The 3 from Sexton hits a 3-pointer. Sexton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere, strong from beyond the arc.
Utah grabs the miss. Key's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sexton finds Markkanen. Here's Key. Missed inside. And Giddey's got the ball here for Chicago. Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Robert Williams picks up 1. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes a first for the Jazz. Filipowski, he's checked in for Williams. Hendricks comes in for Collins. And Sensabaugh subbed in for Sexton. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Jazz leading by 22. Right wing, pass to Hendricks. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Horton Tucker. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Key. Here's Sensabaugh. Eubanks, he's checked in for Key. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Phillips comes in for Terry. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. White. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Filipowski, defended by Gobert. And another miss by Utah.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
A nice shot by Smith.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by White. Knocks it loose. White with a steal. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so it's Utah up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
White one, baby.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. on the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Zach LaVine out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Terry in at the 2. Outside Horton-Tucker. Pass to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup is good off the glass.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Now here's Sexton, defended by Horton-Tucker. Here's Sensabaugh. Collins passes to Sexton. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Count it.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Jazz leading by 15. Kicks it out to Collins. The Jazz again can't hit. Reed, he's checked in for Utah. Key comes in for Sensabaugh. And a change for the Bulls. Giddey's checked in. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy.
Hey, fast asleep. Dream and dream, you little bleep. Dream, 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 dream. Bye.
Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession. Make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Bulls trail by 15. Pass to LaVine.
What you want me to do? Not grab your arm?
Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Key, the pass to Collins. Here's Key. Collins with a screen on LaVine. Key, no good.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Oh, the long-range prowess of LaVine.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And Key gets it to go.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on
it. Now Giddey to the inside. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, I just love the game of Giddey. Looks for others first. A great guy to play with.
Pass to Sexton. Collins outside. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside for Sexton. 4 on the clock. Here's Key. And it's... the board.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
LaVine blocked. It's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Robert Williams checked in for Utah. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Hendricks. LaVine with it. Picked up by Collins. Williams from long range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Key gets it to go. Key's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, sharp feed by Collins. His coaches want more of that from him.
Shot is up. Shot is good by Levine.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
And when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Yeah, we definitely knew it's not about to him, bro. I got you. Uno, door.
Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Williams. Puts the move on. Key. Outside for Sexton. Second chance shot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I like how they've been attacking the ring. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 16.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in game two. But confidence building indeed for the Jazz.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this.
There's what? Why am I just now seeing this? They don't, bro.
Energy level.
And what a huge performance it was for prime time.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Key. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Key's got 41.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And that one drops. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game one.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.
I haven't played this player of the game. Let's see what but we're not even using them. People make it stuff. So. My nigga was in 15 minutes. He scored 43 points, 7 about 3 assists, 4 blocks. He was 9 for 31, 1 for 2, 4 for 4. And 8, 5, 3, 8, 5, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2. Damn. It's game 1. And they just ain't gonna play me. Hey. Oh, I do that. Yeah, 40. He played 40 minutes.
So gifted. I'm the type that's gonna go get it. No kidding.
He had 10 rebounds, 16 assists, 5 blocks. 5 steals and 1 block. I didn't check.
But you know how it goes. I'm front line every time it's sold. Flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows, I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun, on the boat. Then dock that Tulum, just love. Listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruise, my cultural influence even greater vertically, y'all. Dumb it down, you might confuse you. It's like that weirdo rap you used to. I'm an urban legend. South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Got an L but gotta eat for effort. Dropped him off in the Mojave Desert, then left me. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my dresser. Well known, flick up and clothes, snatch from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, playing chess, not checkers. Boy, you clever. See, bro, you ain't living by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal. Wanna hear your CD phone? Take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's worth it, I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting there. Though y'all scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Other 50 on my neck, it's my reckless habit. Ain't no on my rap, disrespect is savage. I make one phone call and the rest get handled. It's just another front step with candles. No message from the we accept your challenge.